Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget that was very close. Like and subscribe if you don't want airplane collisions. Whoa, okay, that first time I've tried using the new camera on the airplanes. But yeah, it's got quite a few camera angles, underground and cockpit and everything else. But this is what I want to work on today. We have reached the 1970s, so I think it's time for us to upgrade these airports. And these planes are definitely not going to like it. And this is not going to work overall for them either. I think we're going to have to get rid of these planes. Can I delete the airport with them there? No, I can't. So we're going to have to get rid of all the planes. Oh well. Delete. Passengers will be unhappy, but there you go. Okay. Whoa. That's weird. Why do I have a whole section that's weirdly whatevered? Let's just flatten these all out. There we go. Okay, now. Airport. So we're no longer doing the airfield. We're doing an airport. And I wish I could see how well lined up it is. Oh, it's snapping. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Okay. All of this over here has gotten to be in the way. Sorry guys, but your homes are on the chopping block. And I think that one is not in the way. Let's go ahead and leave that and now try it again. You know what? Let's do this actually. Like here, city. Oh, that's part of this. I have to go in here to widen this if I want to widen it. Really? It won't let me widen it? Alright, I guess we don't. I'm not too worried about it. Can we... trying to figure out where everything's going to be. I think this works. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. They should be able to come out of here and just go right into the terminal. Yeah, we do need to get rid of this. Leave that. And let's see, I'm going to flatten this out a ways to try to make this a bit smoother. Actually, not too worried about the side there. We'll do it here, though. There. Back to here. Let's make this larger and smooth this all out. Okay, I think we're good. We are not going to be putting a second a second runway here, though. I don't think. I don't think the one would ever fit there. We'll leave this for right now. I don't know if I'm going to do anything. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Now here is going to be a bit different. Let's go ahead and take this out and see what we can do here. Okay, now the terminal needs to be about there, but this might be one where we're gonna end up. This road's in the way. Okay, might be one where we're going to end up moving the terminal. Okay. All right. I think this is going to have to move, which isn't a bad idea considering what I'm seeing here. So let's do this. Okay, let's do this. This is going to be a big rework here. This can all go away. This can get cut back significantly. Yeah, we'll redo that later. Okay, I think that's good. Gonna just undo all of this. We're gonna end up deleting this eventually. And then I think we need to take this road out too. We'll redo this. Okay. So now, I think what we're going to do here... Let's get this. And let's see, freight station, 320. And we'll put 4 on here. Don't want it to be at too much of an angle, because if I do that, then this coming in is going to be a little wonky. I might need to do something with that. If I did this, how much would this be? How wacky would this be? I was just thinking I really should be connecting these. I'm just going to attach it for right now. I really should be connecting these straight to the industry so that it'll look a little bit nicer with the industry being right next to the station. See, I don't like that because that's going to, because of this mountain here, that's going to have that in a very bad location. I mean, it would work out well for everything else, just not that. What if you moved it a little north? All right, let's try that. Let's do this first, actually. Here. We need a straight piece. Okay. Now we'll try it. Perhaps if we put it like right here. Yeah, I think I can redo this road a little bit and that'll work better. Another food factory there we don't need. And then we can get out here, so that will be nice. Okay, so let's try this. Let's line up with the bottom of the map here. Tracks, no catenary. Okay, let's just go straight from here. Oh, I didn't need to go that far. Okay. So from there, yeah, we can come down straight from here and then set up a curve that goes all the way around the city. And then here, let's see, I'm going to come off from here a little ways. I really don't need both of these set up like this. Let's just not. We'll just not do that one. You know, I don't need this straight if I'm not going to do a diamond switch, so I'll just get rid of this one extra platform, or the track going into the platform. Okay. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Although it sort of looks like I didn't need to run this into here. Okay. How about like that? How does that look? That looks very good. All right. Here, let's go ahead and we'll do this. And then double track this all the way over to here. Okay. So that's good. Let's go ahead and fix this side before I go any further. Oh, and let's do this too, I guess. That's the wrong one. There we go. Fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about this road. It's really wonky here. And let's cut this back even further. Yeah, I think one more will be fine. Now let's grab this side, and we come clear to here. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm not even going to do a straight bit on there for our diamond switch. I'm just going to run it all the way back there. Cool. Now we just need a diamond switch right here. And that should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, there we go. All looks good. The signals are a little close together, but yeah, they're extremely close together. So I'm going to take out all of these and redo them from this end. Go. Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually. It all looks a lot better. And then we need just to fix this down here. All right, cool. So, farms freight goes there. Farms freight goes there. And that's right. Okay, so those guys should be all fixed. Yeah, this train has no path. Well, yeah, it's because I deleted everything there. All right, let's get this side done now. So, I'm just going to end up having to delete those trains. Cut this out, which will be nice. We'll be able to reconnect a lot of this stuff to the city. And then next episode, we'll probably have to come back and let's leave that. Okay. Next episode, we'll probably have to come back and fix up the city trucking and all of that good stuff. Let's go right there. Go. And then from here, we're going to go to about right there. How does that look? We lose a little speed with that. Let's cut it back a little further. I'm going to keep that to 120 if I can. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the other side before I delete. Cool. Now I just need to get signals on here. Okay, our track is all there. Let's see. Yeah, we've got all the stuff on the right platforms, I think. Let me look again. Yeah, yeah, that's all perfect. I took out that extra track. Let's put in a shed back here. Put it right there. And track. There we go. And I want this to connect here. Well, you know what? Let's get rid of the signal. Connect it right there. There. And then we can put the signal on that side of it. By the way, no, I'm going to put it right there. And then here, we'll just run it up to about here. And then connect it there. And set the signal right there. All right, cool. So that's all set back up. All this connected. Got the roads reconnected. I think the only thing I have to fix is the trains. Yeah, both of these trains can't really go anywhere. Okay, actually, I'd rather like these. Can I just see if it'll let me do this? What happens if I copy you? It does come out of there. Okay, good. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and delete these two. Cool. So we'll keep that same design. And the airport's the only thing left. All right, so we can go ahead and delete this now. When we start it back up, the food service will just go right back to doing what it was doing. Though we should definitely check and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. You never know. Sometimes things do not do what you think they're going to do. I saw the infrastructure video for Transport Fever 3 this last week. It was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So many of my wishes were in there. The trams connecting to light rail or acting as light rail, and all the ability to control traffic and the ability to prioritize stuff too, so that your passenger or express trains go ahead of your freight trains instead of sitting and waiting for a long freight train. Okay, that is all set. Let's connect some of this stuff here. This straight. That's really not perfect, but it'll have to do. Let's do this. Come down here and then connect it a curve. And let's see, let's come off from here and we'll make that a funky little curve connecting up there. Do that there. And we'll connect that to there. And then let's go back to straight and run this right up to there. There. So that nicely integrates that with our city. So that should be a lot better in the future. And they can, you know, grow into this and refill that if they want to. I'm going to have to get some trucking down here, I think. Yeah, we're not reaching anything down this far. Okay. So, airport. The train is out of the way. Nope. Nope. There we go. Come on. It keeps wanting to snap, and then when it snaps, it acts very funky. All right, I think that's good. Let's see, what is in our way here? That is in our way. Goodness sakes, it really does not like that highway up there. All right, let's get rid of this. And I'm going to get rid of this too. we'll leave that one. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Okay, let's do this and see how this looks. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think we got plenty of approach area here. Definitely need to delete some trees, though. We do not want trees in the approach. And takeoff looks fine. So let's go ahead and edit this. Oops. There we go. Okay. And then the main building here we want right on this. I think that's good. And then we'll put... I'm going to put 3 passenger terminals in here. I don't know if we'll need 3, but that's what we'll do. All right, I'm going to put that right there. That way I can have one to the existing, and then, you know, we can do another one over here somewhere if we want, and another one over here if we want. Like Overland Park. That's awfully close. Maybe put one at Berkeley. Yeah, maybe an airport at Berkeley, and then another airport at San Jose. We'll see how it goes. All right, so that all looks good. We've already got the line reconnected. Here, let's go ahead with this. And all of that looks good. So we'll put 2 more of these in. And then that. So we got 3 terminals here for that too. Okay, I don't remember how many planes we had on here. Okay, passenger. Let's go with the 737s because they've been doing so good. Let's put 5 of them on this route for now. Okay, and let's start this back up and see how it goes. Yep, I sat here and stared at this for quite some time going, where are the jets? And then realized I never assigned them to the route. I bought them and just left them sitting in the hangar. You know, I'm thinking maybe what I should do, instead of what I was thinking of you know, connecting everybody up, maybe I should just connect everybody to San Bernardino. Have it be a central hub. The only problem with that is, though, that we really would want more runways if we do that. I mean, we could do it, I suppose, if we completely rearranged all of this. We could get that extra runway on there. I don't think... Yeah, we're not late enough that we can do that yet. Yeah, I was wondering why we were getting no passengers or anything. Oh, Chula Vista, really? So backed up. I'm just going to leave it. It might ease off once the airport is running again. Yeah, we're starting to get passengers here now. Where is our passenger connection here? Don't have many yet, but it's there. So, do we want to run everything into Chula Vista or have them all connected individually? I'm going to leave this one alone. But yeah, let's try running everything into Chula Vista. Let's take a look here and see how we could go about putting an airport over here. This area looks pretty good for it. Yeah, we can use this road to get over here. You know what we could do? We could reverse this, put the street connection on this side, and then bring this over to here. Although it's going to have to cross the tracks at some point if I do that. Maybe. I suppose we could just run everything on here. Let's try that. Oops. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we got some new buildings. What are all of these? I don't know what does what. What's that? Well, that's pretty cool. But I don't know which ones of these are... Because all these you can see. This is the one, the central one, and these are additions. Small main building. Okay. So that's large side building, large main building, or medium main building. So small main building, side building, medium main building. Okay. Got some variants of that too. Large main building. Okay, let's go with that right there. Large side building. Let's see if we can vary this a little bit. And then what's this here? Hotel without an entrance. You know what? I'm not going to put that on there. Large side building. We'll go with the large side building. Okay, so we got some fancy new buildings on there. So let's go with this, and we are going to have bus lanes on it. That looks good. So the question is, I'm going to pause this for a moment. Question is, I'm going to have to take that all off. Can I get our little, what you call it here again? Both new large street style. It does not like it. What if I do this? Can't really tell if that's straight. Get that out of my way. Yeah, that looks pretty straight. Let's put that like that there. Take that back out. Then we'll go ahead and take this and run it straight out of here. That, and I'm going to connect this to it. Oh, no, I'm not. Well, we'll see. Maybe I can do that later. All right, now let's see. I'll take this out. And let's see if we can stick an airport on here. We can, although I don't like that positioning very much. Let's do this. And then we'll edit this one out. Oh, that's perfect. And we'll put just one terminal there. And we'll put our hangar right here. I think that looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to end up having to finish that next time. Let's take a look and see how our other stuff is doing. We do have quite a few people waiting here now. 89. I don't remember how much these jets carry. Here it is. And this one here has 84 waiting, so that's not bad. How many do you carry? 20. Okay, so that's more than enough to fill up our... Well, it's almost enough to fill up the entire fleet of jets. So that's good. We are definitely pulling passengers. And that's taking the weight off from this, it looks like. Oh, no, we're up to 105. Wow. Let's go down here, and I am going to pause this for a second. Let's buy... nope. Three more 737s. And we'll put them on down here, since the jets are pretty much either over there or on their way over there. I don't know why the camera's all funky on this. You can't turn it and look in different directions. That's just very, very strange. And there he goes, coming in. All right. Well, oh, nice little view of that station down there. I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.